If you are a YouTube content creator, a Twitch streamer, a voice actor, or a vocalist, there is nothing more crucial than having a great microphone and sound setup. So a few weeks ago, I finally ordered myself a brand new microphone and I picked the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti happens to be one of the best microphones on the market today, and it's USB supported. It's very simple to use. You don't need any fancy sound system because it's not XLR. And then I'm also going to cover this great free app that I found that gives your mic a nice, rich, thick sound, which is sometimes tough to duplicate in an editing software, and it's very simple to use. So I'm going to supply the link to that in the description panel of today's video so you can download it for free. So again, I'm going to be covering the Blue Yeti microphone and then also this great app, and it's called Voice Meter. Along with the help of content creator, your boy Roy, who's going to explain to you a bit about the Blue Yeti. So let's get started.
What's going on, guys? Yo boy Roy here, showing you a desk tour of my setup. As a gaming YouTuber and Twitch streamer, it's always been my goal to have some of the most top-of-the-line equipment to bring my audience the most pleasurable experience. What you're hearing right now is the blacked-out Blue Yeti microphone. This is my personal and pro gamer's choice for delivering crystal clear audio to our audiences. This microphone has been responsible for all the commentary I provide on my series Inside the Mind of a Diamond, dedicated to helping players get better at Rainbow Six Siege. The Yeti features 4 different pattern settings to stream, podcast, or record in ways that would normally require multiple microphones. Coupled with the simple controls for headphones, volume, instant mute, and pattern selection, the Yeti allows me to quickly optimize my commentary for nice, clean audio.
Awesome job, your boy Roy, and I'm going to add his link to his YouTube channel in the description panel of today's video. So now let's dive into using Voice Meter. But before we do, remember to like this video, subscribe for more awesome videos coming your way, and then also ring that bell notification down below. It helps support the channel. And I do want to mention really quick too, is that if you are interested in buying a Blue Yeti, I will have the link in the description panel of today's video that will navigate you to the Amazon page. And right now, it's $30 off, which is a great savings. But again, we never know when these promotions will end. So right along in this video, you've been hearing me using Voice Meter. So this is what my microphone sounds like with the Voice Meter on. And now this is what my microphone sounds like without Voice Meter. It's not as compressed, and it doesn't really have that nice, thick, fat sound. But now keep in mind, I'm not using any effects whatsoever. This is just my microphone going straight into my recording software. And now here we are again now with the Voice Meter activated. So the first thing we need to do is come to this website to download these 2 pieces of software that we're going to need. And I will provide the link to this website in the description panel of today's video. So for this whole thing to work, we're going to need 2 downloads. We're going to need 2 pieces of software. That's all provided at the same website. So this is VB Audio. This is a virtual cable. It's like using a microphone cable in reality for analog. So to be able to use Voice Meter in apps like OBS, so on and so forth, Audacity, you're going to need this piece of software right here to connect everything. So for Windows users, you're going to want to click on this download right up here. And then for Mac users, you're going to want to use this download feature right here. And so they have these 2 different kinds of downloads right here. Actually, one's an install too. So I use this one right up here. I like the zip package, and I just downloaded it from here. And then right up here, it's going to let you know what kind of devices that it supports. So take Audacity, for instance. Audacity does have a setting for MME. So yeah, so just download this zip package right here and you should be good to go. Okay, now for the VB Audio Virtual Cable, there's really nothing you have to do to this. But it does have some options here, as we see, where you could set up the latency and all that. But I didn't mess with this at all. I just left mine, I installed it, and just use it. That's it. Alright, so now for the voice meter, yeah, it looks a little more complicated, but it's really simple to use. Basically, all these faders or sliders down here, I never really used. I did lower mine just a tad because my mic was a little too hot. So now, I'm not going to go into details with this thing in today's video. I'm just going to show you guys the setup that I use, which is very, very basic. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your microphone is being picked up. So you just come here, and then in this list, you should be able to find the name of the microphone that you're using. Once you find it, just pick that microphone and you should be good to go. Now I have experimented with MME and WDM, but I find that WDM works best for me. So you may just have to experiment to see what's best for you. I think the issue I had with the MME was that it wasn't picking up my mic properly. And then the next thing I use is this orange looking square right here. See this little square? That's the only thing I use. And this is going to make your microphone like more deeper and fatter and thinner. So if I move this around, now I'm not hearing this right now because I can't hear it while I'm recording this. I'm not using a headphone as a monitor, but you should be able to hear my sound changing. You may have to fluctuate your volume. I don't know if I'm blasting your eardrums out, but yeah, basically this is what this does. Now what I'm going to try to do next is move this around this whole square. We're going to see what it sounds like. Now you may want to lower your volume in case this thing comes through odd. So we're going to just get this, we're going to drag it around, we're going to take it up here, we're going to move it around here, put it like in the center on the top left. Under where it says color panel, we'll see if that does anything. I don't know if you guys are hearing a difference. I'm going to go down to the bottom right, move it around, down to where it says high, and then back left to where it says low. Now, this second or this middle column right here, this is if you're using a second hardware input. So I haven't messed with this because I only use my microphone. But basically it seems like it's got the same setup as the first input does. And then we could see over here to the right, this is like an EQ where you can mess with the bass, mid, high, all that good stuff. And then here's your master faders. And then what's really cool too is that if you are playing around with this, but you forgot where your original settings was, well, they got you covered up here. So just to show you guys, I'm going to put this thing somewhere crazy. And then we're going to go up here to menu. I'm going to click on menu. And you're going to have save settings. I'm going to be able to click on that. Open this up. And I'm using the same folder that came with voice meter. And I just typed a file saved. Now, if you forgot how you had your best settings that you like, you just go back up to menu after making your save and then load settings. I'm gonna do that, click on this, right back down to where I originally started. So this app makes it very, very easy. Most editing software is very overwhelming. You feel like you almost have to be a professional engineer. But as we've seen with the voice meter, and it's got an awesome sound to it, it's pretty much just plug and play. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you guys is using this with a device. The DaVinci Resolve is the only one that's giving me issues. It seems like it's not recognizing the voice meter or the VB cable. It's just recognizing or staying on the Blue Yeti. But the other apps that I use it with, OBS and also Audacity, it works like a charm. It's very easy to use. So seeing I am using OBS to record this, I'm not going to be able to use that as a demonstration. So I'm going to open up Audacity. And it pretty much works the same in Audacity as it would in OBS. You just got to go to the sound settings and then look for voice meter in the list. So as we see right up here, here's the list. And we could see that this is all the different microphones and devices that we could use in Audacity. So it's picking up my voice meter, and then it's showing my microphone, and then it's also showing cable output, which is the VP or the VB cable. Now, some videos I've seen before I actually got this program and I was learning myself, they claim that they usually put theirs on the cable. But I've noticed in other videos and articles that they put theirs on voice meter itself, and that's what I've been using. And that's how I'm recording this audio for this video today. So obviously we could see that it's working. I'm going to put it back on that, and that's basically it. Now you're all set to use this now in Audacity, and again, OBS works pretty much the same way. With OBS, you're going to go to settings, you're going to go to audio, and then the same list is going to show, and you're going to pick voice meter, put it in there, and you should be good to go. So now, before ending today's video, I'm just going to touch on one major difference. What's the difference between a USB microphone and an XLR microphone? With a USB microphone, it's pretty much all by itself. You just plug it into any USB port, and you can use it. Whereas an XLR microphone, you need other pieces of equipment to be able to use it. So even though the XLR microphone is a more professional setup, it also costs a lot more money to set it up. Because what you're going to need is either like a preamp or a powered mixing board, in some cases even a couple of devices. But ever since they came out with the Blue Yeti, a lot more professional streamers, content creators are starting to use the Blue Yeti because it's not as expensive to use, and it's pretty much just plug it in and you're ready to go. I saw a diagram once of the percentage of streamers and the type of microphones that they use, and I think it was 45 to 50% now of users using the Blue Yeti. And you have to admit, for me spending $99 compared to $500 or a couple of grand, can you really tell that much of a difference between that and the free application voice meter that I'm using? So this is, for the money, the best part. And also, don't forget, I'm going to have that promo link down in the description panel of today's video if you'd like to get yourself a Blue Yeti. And that's about all for today, folks. Thanks again for stopping by and checking out Wise Gamer. I hope this information helped. And hey, put a comment down below. We love to hear from you. And until the next time, you guys have yourself a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.